So I'm here today with Jeff Samuelson, the commercial real estate guy. And I think what we want to know is, how do you go into a deal and assess risk? Like, what is the quickest way you can do that with a deal?
I think there's a lot of nuances to that, but just from a high level perspective, when you go into a deal in a standard real estate transaction, I got to qualify that. Not distressed, not bought from, an auction, not under duress, all that kind of stuff. If you're buying a standard real estate transaction, I always look at income. So if you show me a deal, and people are always so concerned about price, what I'm always concerned about is income, right? So I assess, what can I lease this for? What's the market? What are the market conditions? What is the vacancy in the market for my type of building, like meaning office, retail, industrial? And if vacancy is low, you've assessed that risk. If lease rates are at a number that makes you positive cash flow return monthly, or annually, for me, that is my number one deal. I want to make sure that I earn a certain amount of return. I don't ever buy a property that I'm going to be underwater. I don't want a property that I'm not going to be positive cash flow on. And then I want that, even though I also get a return based on depreciation and pay down of the note every time a rent payment's made. I assess I want positive cash flow. So for me, every real estate investor is different, but it's worked fantastic for me over the years. It's been kind of my marching orders, and that's what I stick to. So that's how I assess risk. Easiest and simplest way to state it.
And next we'll talk about, what does pay down a note mean, and what does all the other terms mean. I think that would be a great one.
Yeah, commercial jargon, sometimes I'll try to limit it, but maybe we'll come back and talk about the terms themselves, and maybe we'll do that video first.